On October 14th, the moon will partially cover the face of the sun, creating a ring of fire, or annular eclipse, for viewers within a thin path between Oregon and Texas in the United States. Many viewers in the Western Hemisphere who live outside this path will still see a partial eclipse, so it's worth taking a look. Here's how you can see the eclipse safely on October 14th. The first step is to know where on Earth the moon's shadow will fall. Here's one example of an eclipse map that shows the path of annularity, the roughly 125-mile wide path from which viewers will see the ring of fire. In the shaded areas outside this central path, viewers will see a crescent-shaped sun instead of a ring. The second step is to know when the eclipse happens. Some eclipse maps have this information embedded, or you can simply Google the starting time of the eclipse as well as the time of maximal coverage. For example, in Corpus Christi, Texas, the partial phases will begin at 10:26 a.m. Central Time. The ring will become visible at 11:55 a.m. for about 5 minutes before the moon begins to slowly uncover the sun. The eclipse will end at 1:38 p.m. Note that, depending on the map, times may be listed in universal time, in which case you'll need to translate to your local time zone. Even those maps that list local times may use 24-hour clocks. Finally, you'll need to choose how to watch the eclipse. During an annular eclipse, the moon never completely covers the face of the sun, because the moon is very slightly farther away from Earth than during a total solar eclipse. Therefore, you can't view any part of an annular eclipse directly, because even the sliver of sunlight ringing the moon can damage your eyes. But there are still lots of ways to see the eclipse. The easiest way to watch the eclipse is to turn your back on it. Yes, really. Poke a hole in a piece of paper and then face away from the sun, so that sunlight shines through the hole. When there's no eclipse going on, the pinhole will let through a circle of light. During the eclipse, though, you'll be able to see the moon covering part of the sun. And if you don't have paper, you can use your hands. You can also use binoculars to project a larger image of the eclipse, which is useful for hosting larger groups. Simply attach a pair of binoculars to a tripod and position it so that sunlight streams through it. Then project that image onto a sheet of paper. A note of caution: do not look through the binoculars at the sun, as eye damage will occur. The only way you can look at the sun during a partial or annular eclipse is through a pair of solar eclipse glasses. Binoculars or telescopes with solar filters attached will give you even closer views. Just be sure to check your glasses or filters for cracks before use. And if you're using binoculars or telescopes, make sure to always place the filter on the outside of the optics. Do not place a solar filter between your eyes and other optics. The annular eclipse of October 14th is sure to be a celestial spectacle and a spine-tingling preview for the total solar eclipse that will occur on April 8, 2024. For more observing tips and news, visit our website at www.skyandtelescope.org. Good luck, everyone, and clear skies.